Welcome back to the channel. We are here April 13th, and this is going to be tomorrow's breakdown for April 14th. 13 game slate, absolutely packed for hump day. We have a ton of matchups. That means a ton of value. This one, you're going to have to pay attention to the last minute things that are going to be cracking down because, man, today was wild. The ins and outs. First it came out that Drummond wasn't going to play, then now he was in. Just a ton of news. You have to stay vigilant. It gets very, very dangerous around this time for NBA. So these are the plays that I like so far before we get into the very, very late times that tomorrow will bring us and the craziness and the madness. Is Kyrie going to feel like going to Philly and playing with the Nets? I don't know. I really don't know. He has other things on his mind. We already know that they're going to the finals. But will they win? I say no. I think it's all about the Lakers. And then we'll see what Kyrie's decision, happens to be if they happen to lose in the finals. We'll see. We'll see about that one. But let's get into the breakdown. Point guard starting there, 7K and below. We're going to go with Malachi Flynn. Now, there's clearly not even injuries. The Toronto Raptors don't care. They tanked. They kept Kyle Lowry for no apparent reason, and they're not even going to try this season to, be competitive or try for the playoffs. Like they're sitting Lowry. Van Vliet's out for an undisclosed injury. It's just Siakam by himself with Chris Boucher. Thank God he's getting minutes, but Malachi Flynn is put in a situation where he's going to take all the minutes. 27 minutes, 39, 35. You see the consistency right here. Decent shooter right here. Can shoot the three as well. The assists were up and down, but he has upside to get you a double-double. And that's what we're looking for going up against San Antonio, who's really, really falling hard. They're falling down in that standings as well, and they're allowing a lot of points to their opponents. You can't look at the last game against the Orlando Magic because they're a depleted team, but every other game, San Antonio was giving up well over 110 points, and it's a problem. So you're in a game environment where San Antonio doesn't play defense. It's a very young team, and Toronto doesn't really have any other point guards other than Malachi Flynn. And he's been put in a solid situation. You got to take full advantage of it. Plus 30 minutes, 5,500. Yes, let's go with Malachi Flynn. Next at shooting guard, you can say predicated on Kyrie being in or out because he does take a hit if Kyrie is in. But if he is out and doesn't make it, we're going to go with Joe Harris. They're going to need his scoring, his three-point prowess to stay competitive with the Philadelphia 76ers, who are very, very strong home team. They're almost like near undefeated. Let's see. Let's just check the standings really quick. And we're going to find out. 76ers are 20-5. That is amazing. 20-5 at the home. And they're going to need, Joe Harris is going to have to put up some points. Him, Landry Shamet. They have a ton of guys that can score. But I do like his price range. I do like his minutes. And if Kyrie Irving is out, Durant, the 1-2 punch is going to be Durant to Joe Harris, okay? Knocking down those open threes. Next, at the small forward position, Kent Bazemore is in a situation where he has taken over for Kelly Oubre and getting a ton of minutes, 32, 35 the last two games, knocking down some threes, which is a boost. He always finds his way getting some peripherals right here. 4 assists, 7 rebounds in the game against Houston. You like that. 9 points, 4 assists. That's pretty good. He's not going to blow you away, but someone under 5K that can get you, 25, maybe even 30, that's a bonus. Why not? And someone that's going to take a ton of minutes, and he could get some blowout minutes here as well. Kent Bazemore, I like him at small forward going up against the OKC Thunder, who are really, 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 really giving up this year. Next is going to be power forward Kevin Love at 6,400. Now bumped up to 31 minutes against New Orleans. If this is a one-game fluke, then, hey, I'll take a shot at it. And he actually went down in price at 6,400. We can really See, if we get an opportunity to Kevin Love with 30 minutes, then yes, because he's going to take all the shots. And he's popping threes. Look at that, 5 for 14 from the 3-point line. If he made half of those, you'd have been super, super happy. Probably would have been scratching that 40 DK area. He already did it against OKC Thunder. That's why I like Ken Bazemore, because they're going to give a ton of points to every single position. But Kevin Love in this game going up against Charlotte, who can't rebound and are depleted. No PJ Washington. Biombo's out there trying, but he's not. It's a mismatch against Kevin Love. He's going to bring him out there and peel him apart. This is a good spot for Kevin Love. He's getting 30 minutes. Yes, 6,400. Center position, we're going to go with Wendell Carter Jr. We have a little revenge narrative on the team that just traded him. Now he gets to go back into Chicago, maybe show them what they're missing. Battle with Vucevic, trying to get a double-double and really show up and show out. So I really like 6K Wendell Carter Jr. We've seen the upside from this kid against Denver, 16-9, 3 steals, 4 assists, got you 40K, 40 DK right there. He did it against Utah and New Orleans, 3 straight games. You see the upside to Wendell Carter Jr. Now he can prove it again to his former team. I like the chances of that. I always love a good revenge narrative, and that's what you get tomorrow. And then last but not least, we got Facundo Campazzo, point guard for the Denver Nuggets. He's going to be taking over for Murray, who's out with a torn ACL. That's a major hit to that team. I'm not saying that Facundo can, replace him, nowhere near. But what the thing is, he's the next guy in line. He can definitely shoot the 3 ball. He's very scrappy, very small point guard, very scrappy. I like him. Overseas point guard that they got. But now he is going to have to provide a spark to this offensive lineup. More eyes going to be on Jokic, Aaron Gordon, and Michael Porter Jr. now, and Will Barton. So they got a ton of guys to answer for the loss of Jamal Murray, but their chances against the NBA Finals are 0 now to me, because you really needed him. He was a huge X factor. You saw what he did in the bubble. Him and Jokic really put the team on their backs. Facundo will be a solid fill-in, but no, he's not going to be that top-tier guy. So, but in the case for fantasy, for DK, yes, we're going to take a shot at him. He's under 4K. He's going to get a ton of minutes. And they're going up against Miami Heat, who are struggling, fighting for a playoff spot. They made all these trades for a reason, so we could see a nice competitive game against the Nuggets and the Miami Heat tomorrow. Let's go over to Fanduel, see these prices compared to the other sites. Facundo's 4,600 compared to 37, so more expensive on Fanduel. So I like him on Draftkings more. Malachi Flynn, you're getting $200 cheaper on Fanduel, so he's much more of a boost on there. I like him there. You're getting a cheaper Joe Harris, $600. I like 5K, nice, cool. Get you to spend up at other spots. Kent Bazemore at 51, more expensive on FanDuel. That's fine. A solid play. It's all mainly because of the matchup, because it's OKC. So you can see a plus performance from him. Kevin Love is 62 compared to 64, so cheaper on FanDuel. And if we're getting 30 minutes, that's what we want. And then Wendell Carter, he's not even Wendell Carter Jr. anymore. They took that off. He's 6K on FanDuel, 6K on DraftKings. Nice, fair, easy, simultaneous price that they got on both sides. I like what they got going over there. That's today's core. Let me know how you feel in that comment section down below. If you have anyone else in mind, when it gets closer to lock, comment. Let me know who's in, who's out. And we can discuss who's the next best play, and the stay of these guys being in and out is really interesting. That every single day is a freaking puzzle. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MessageSD, and I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Peace out.